Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the way that message is delivered. And the shares, thank you for the shares. It all definitely helps out the channel, so thank you so much for visiting with me today. If you have been following me, I appreciate you. If you are subscribed, and if you like the way that the messages are delivered, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel, and yeah, I appreciate it. So the sign that we're doing a read for today is Virgo. Virgo, this read is centered around money. The message is saying chivalry is dead. You killed it. So you could feel like money is the reason why chivalry is dead in relationships, or the dynamic between masculine and feminine energies. Depending on what country you live in and what culture you resonate with, I could definitely see why that would be your perspective, or how that could be someone's perspective of you. Yeah, you know if you're toxic or not. So the emotions that are associated with this read are lucky. Spirit is sending a message of give grace and live in grace. It's all happening for a reason. Do not feel perplexed and remain devoted. Let's go over your wins, okay? So, your true self in regard to this read, like I said, centered around money. Maybe you're wanting to know how or why money is associated with chivalry being dead, or that is your general, synopsis or projection or ideal when it comes to money, is that it's the reason why chivalry is dead in relationships. So I am seeing some influences from the south wind having to do with power, your maturity, you growing into your adulthood, something that may have happened this summer. Maybe you live in the Southwest, or you live in the South. This is a southwest wind, so it is coming from somewhere between your cognitive influences of process and power, right? Tornadoes. So since we are living in a multidimensional reality, a lot of the things that happen in our personal lives are also connected to things that happen on a larger scale. So what I'm seeing is that in some kind of way, your opinion or your process or whatever power that you believe that money has also influence the way that these winds moved in nature. Because it's not only you that thinks that way, right? It's also other people, like a lot of people that probably think that way. And that energy created this wind that communicated with the earth that we live on and in. And there's that tornado. So, yeah, that's how that happened. That's what that was. Let me see. I am seeing part of your bloodline. So, yeah, it's a part of the process of being earthlings. That's just my general observation, right? It is a part of just being human, is that we are a part of that process as spiritual beings. We influence what happens on a cosmic level, though also a metaphysical level, because our biologics are intertwined with our nature, right? And its ability to stabilize and maintain our ecosystem, our reality for us. So yeah. Then I'm also seeing an eastern wind when it comes to your perception. And you're like, you might be onto something. So there's an eastern wind that agrees with your philosophy when it comes to chivalry and money, or this eastern wind is the one that introduced it to you. Though the western wind is saying that by the way of your bloodline, it was always a part of the process, okay? So you got some south, west, and eastern winds flowing. And then I'm also seeing that in some kind of way, rainbows is all in the middle of it with money. Don't it sound like, what is that mystical being? A leprechaun, right? Where they say like the pot of gold is at the end of the rainbow. And after tornadoes, which are pretty much like really bad storms, that could all just, like I said, it's multiple layers to the reality. So that could all just, Okay, let's get into the read. So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that has been offered to me is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles representing just pure gratitude. Gratitude and appreciation for the accomplishments that you have in life and how much time you dedicated to working diligently to achieve those accomplishments. In this energy, there is a sense of spirituality. Like I said, some supernatural things are going on, and you're being received, or this energy was being received not out of desperation. It was obviously an offering and a gift. So like I said, thank you. Then I see you in this energy as a star. It's so funny because I hear that Megan Thee Stallion song, I get money, I'm a star, star, star. And it's funny because the center of this read is about money. So you know how tornadoes are like, and money is like in the center of it. So I'm seeing that kind of may have been your storm, Virgo, because you may be wanting personal relationships. And if you're the center of how these relationships move and groove, though you also have like that inheritance of challenges and circumstances that come by the way of your bloodline, and all of those that have come before you, I can understand how it may in some type of way seem like a storm, because it does seem all centered around money. You have to pay for your connections, literally, like we pay our phone bills, and just to connect with people that we've either known our whole life, connect with people with work and all of that kind of stuff, and relationships. And it does, I know exactly how you may feel, right? The best thing that I can suggest is don't become hopeless, because you are being received in this energy as friendly, affectionate, welcoming, and also not outraged. The first card that I see you in for the cycle of this read is this Nine of Rods. This Nine of Rods is representing that you're in the past, you were in an energy of being defensive or defending yourself. I'm seeing you in this energy as astonishing and smooth. Some people may have thought that you were like a player, or you thought you were a player, or a pimp, or something like that. Or someone may have been in that Nine of Rods energy trying to challenge you when it comes to you being a simp or whatever. Or maybe it could have been the other way around. So then I see you in this Four of Swords energy. In this Four of Swords energy, Spirit is saying that you had to give it a rest. Whatever it was time to take a break. So in that energy, you are being received as lovable and charming and delightful, because maybe you set aside your old ways of quarreling with people over stuff like that. And you're not being received as dramatic in this energy, because obviously you've given it a rest. So then I see you in the Six of Swords energy. In this Six of Swords energy, you are moving into calmer water. It's good for you that you were able to do that. In this energy, I'm seeing that you were tender, loving, also brilliant and intelligent. Then I see that you were in the Three of Rods energy. The Three of Rods energy, which was recognizing that you have come a long way in your journey, and where there are certain things that you may feel like it's time to leave certain things behind and decide how it is that you want to move forward. This also is a time to just embrace and be grateful for how far you have come. Maybe even indulge a little bit at just relaxing, right? I'm seeing you in this energy as remarkable and majestic and natural. So then I see that you ended up in the Queen of Swords energy at the end of this cycle of this read. The Queen of Swords is someone that has strong, firm boundaries that she stands on. This could be a he or a she. The gender is not specific. Take the information as it resonates. And you have the right kind of information to be able to move forward confidently. You're being received in this energy as healthy and wholesome, not corrupted, not manipulated, not unethical, and not overwhelming. So in your challenge position, I do see the Six of Cups. And I'm also seeing that you may have felt hopeless in the Six of Cups energy, because of, like I said, your experience with someone and the way that they've formulated or helped you build up this opinion of what chivalry is, or how someone has perceived you in this energy, right? Someone could be hopeless about you when it comes to a relationship or something. Though Spirit is showing me that, right, because we did see don't be perplexed. So if you were feeling perplexed, I'm seeing that this is what it was with. You didn't know if you should be sensual with someone, or if you should be receiving them as hopeless, in regard to if you could trust them to give you guidance and support. That's what I'm seeing. And Spirit is saying that it's all happening for a reason, and to give grace and to live in grace, so that if you ever are dealing with those kind of challenges in the future, you have to know how to be able to overcome those challenges by going within and connecting, right? What's going on within, with like your heart and your mind. How is the energy that you're consuming, like what you see, what you smell, what you taste, all of that, as well as your environment, because your vessel consumes your environment as well, right? And creates a sense of osmosis, and that happens in your north wind, right? So it is all happening for a reason. And if there's anything that's kind of making you uncomfortable, it is not for you to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, though, for you to be able to seek the security within what the universe, the reality, is trying to teach you. And overall, if you've come to a conclusion that chivalry is dead because of money, why don't you go within and prove to yourself how money has served you to be an investment in those that you want to be chivalrous to, or vice versa, you know, or allow someone to do that for you. Either way, it's up to you. I'm seeing that if you do view that it's all happening for a reason, and you give grace to the other people for not being perfect, and then you give grace to yourself as well, you come into these situations, these relationships, from a place of gratitude. And then no matter what happens, you leave them in love. You don't lose anything, right? You just are carried through the situation with grace. And I'm seeing that you will be considered a very lucky person to be doing that, and even more so devoted. So also in a challenging position, I am seeing a group of people that were probably gossiping. The Magician card, which is demonstrating maybe you not feeling like you're in alignment with your skills and your talents to even be a part of that conversation. Maybe you were uninterested in whatever they were talking about. And then I'm also seeing you in this Seven of Cups energy, where it's like you didn't feel like you were forced to trust these people or be supported by them, because you got options and things that you can do with this Seven of Cups to remain a master of how it is that you're affecting the reality. So I'm seeing with the Six of Cups in a challenging position that you felt like there was someone that could not guide you properly or support you properly, and maybe you were perplexed with this group of people with this Three of Cups that was in reverse, as well as you feeling like it wasn't really your cup of tea or your conversation to even want to be involved in. And that's because you have options in what it is that you want to involve yourself in, right? And this could have been something that, like I said, these people were actually talking about, though you have such a difference of opinion from them. You were wondering back and forth, like, is it hopeless for me to invest myself in this conversation, or what they got going on? Or should I take a sensual approach, right? That's what I'm seeing. So what do I see for your future? I don't see any cards in a challenging position. However, I will tell you what I do see and where I think some challenges may come in. So in the future, I see you with the Justice card. And this justice is natural, biological, clean, and organic. So you're naturally coming into your justice, right? Then I'm seeing you in this Hierophant energy, where you are being recognized as someone that people look to for directive conversation. They look to you for directive conversation, as well as you to lead in knowing what the dynamic is of the politics of, society and the reality. So these people could be people that you work with. They could be people that you're friends with. It could even be like women that you're thinking about dating or not dating. And it could be multiple women that you're considering dating, or men that you're considering dating. When I see in the Hierophant, I just automatically associate it with a man, though. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a man in this Hierophant energy, right? Or this person could be the challenge. Like you could be the one feeling like you don't trust this Hierophant because you have suspicion that you can't trust them because they have options and they're not demonstrating that they can master their skills and talents when it comes to communicating effectively or well in groups. So you're not knowing if it's a hopeless cause or if it's something that you should give grace to. And Spirit is saying that you should definitely give grace to the situation if this Hierophant is someone else, or is what's being called for in this Hierophant energy that you're meant to be in the future. Because you're being received as not dramatic. So however it is that you're handling the situation, you need to handle it with a level of maturity. I do see you in this Two of Rods energy where God is pretty much saying, you have thy rod and thy staff in your hand. The world is in your hands. So be delicate with yourself. Be delicate with others. And you're lucky to be in that energy. You're being received as lovable, adorable, and also attractive. So somebody has their eye on you because you dedicate time to yourself to take care of yourself. Or that's what you're gonna do. Then I see that you will be in this Five of Swords energy. This Five of Swords energy is representing that you may feel like you're in competition with other people. Or they may feel like they're in competition with you. In this energy, you are being received as well liked, accepted, and preferred. And desirable. Like you satisfy the taste buds. So you feeling like you're in competition with others after you're already being received in the energy of being attractive and lovable. Spirit is saying that that's your judgment. That's your judgment. It's not a wicked judgment. You're not being received as evil or perverted or corrupted. You're being received as normal. So Spirit is saying that it's normal, like I said, for you to believe or come to the conclusion that money is the reason why chivalry is dead in your experience. Not saying that you're the only one that feels that way, because like I said, it's a southwest wind, and I can see that a lot of people may share that same kind of perspective within several communities, because obviously it's affecting the weather. So then the last card in your future that I can see, Virgo, is the Chariot. So I'm seeing that you're going to remain devoted to your cause, to, I guess, bring chivalry back to the dynamic of a relationship or relationships, so that you can attract to yourself, or that you can represent, right, that person that people can trust to support them and give them healthy guidance. And if you're prioritizing your health and you're not comparing yourself to others, then you're the kind of person that people want to lead them. You just have to remain devoted in it and understand that when certain things happen, they happen for a reason, and that's worth accepting, and to give grace to yourself and give grace to others. I'm seeing you in this energy as hilarious, so some people may find you amusing. You could be a comedian. Then I'm also seeing you in this energy as not obsessive and not addictive. So Virgo, that is the cycle read of time for you that have been offered to me. I do send you love and light and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Bye.